Korea Utara menggadang-gadang sukses besar mereka setelah peluncuran sebuah roket balistik dari sebuah kapal selam. Korea Selatan segera mengecam uji coba tersebut dan Perancis telah meminta sanksi-sanksi lebih berat bagi Korea Utara. Paula Hancock melaporkan dari Seoul.
North Korea is claiming an eye-opening success with its ballistic missile launch from a submarine this weekend. Photos published on state-run media show the launch with Kim Jong-un. They say it was ordered and guided by the leader and has significantly bolstered the Navy's capabilities. Now, experts around the world will be poring over these photos to see what kind of information they can glean from them. Photos published last year by the North showing this type of launch were widely assumed to have been doctored. South Korea's foreign ministry has condemned the launch, saying that they had warned if the North continued with these so-called provocations, they would go back to the United Nations Security Council and push for even stronger sanctions. The US has also condemned the launch, one official, though, saying it was provocative but did not cause a threat to the US. However, one other US official did say, quote, "It shows North Korea's sub-launch capability has gone from a joke to something very serious." Now, South Korean officials have also said that they believe a fifth nuclear test may be imminent, even ahead of this very crucial Congress of the Workers' Party expected to be held early May. It's a very rare Congress which hasn't been held since 1980. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is believed to have called it so that he can tout what he believes he has achieved this year and try and consolidate his grip on power. Paula Hancock, CNN Seoul.
Uji coba misil balistik Korea Utara tersebut digelar tepat sebelumnya digelarnya Kongres Partai Buruh yang terakhir diadakan tahun 1980. Untuk mendapatkan perspektif lain tentang Korea Utara, simak perbincangan CNN dengan mantan Duta Besar Amerika Serikat untuk Korea Selatan, Christopher Hill.
I don't think they intend to have a ballistic missile fired from a sub only going 30 kilometers. That would be like having long-range artillery fired from a sub. But it's hard to say when a test, even an out-and-out failure, or looks like an out-and-out failure, it's hard to get a sense of what the scientists and what the technicians were really looking for. So no, I don't consider this a failure. I consider this part of this sort of head over heels effort by the North Koreans to try to have a deliverable nuclear weapon. And I think there's a great deal to worry about. And frankly speaking, for people who've said, oh, we have time, we can use strategic patience, I don't think we have that time, and I don't think we should be engaged in anything called strategic patience.
And on that subject, as ambassador to South Korea and leader of the six-party talks of the US delegation, you know the regional balance of power better than most. Do you think China is doing enough to try and calm and act as a calming influence to its ally, North Korea?
Well, first of all, China's made no secret of the fact that they are very unhappy with the North Koreans. And what is, I think, significant about this whole raft of tests is that it's very clear that Kim Jong-un has no interest and really just doesn't care what the Chinese think. So that is quite a difference from when, from my watch, when Kim Jong-il, for all his hideous faults, seemed to care a little about what China thought. So I think China and the United States are really in this boat together. So rather than talk about what more China could do or what more the U.S. should do, I think the real question is what could they do together? And frankly speaking, I think China and the U.S. together could do a lot to dissuade North Korea from doing this, starting with the sanctions, but also stepping up measures, perhaps even direct countermeasures to slow down these programs.